What is up, DG Army? Nethervvoid Awesome is John, back with more DungeCraft today. We're going to get going with more bees again today, and actually we don't have a lot to do to get started, so we should get pretty far. We already did get our seed oil generation set up, along with the impregnated casings and impregnated sticks, so we really just need to get some bees going and some apiaries. The couple things I do want to make, I made the indexer as well as a centrifuge that I need, but I really need one more item, another squeezer. So let's go make one of those real quick. Oh yeah, I've got the portal all set up here. Let's see, let's make another squeezer real fast. So we're going to need, let's see, squeezer. And that is going to allow us to squeeze honey, and there's a reason we need to do that, because we need propolis to make Apiaries pipes, which makes automating this, possible, really. So let's go with the sturdy casing. Then we're going to need some glass and some tin, right? Okay, no, that's refined iron. Oops. Damn it. I did it again. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, this new mouse is kind of a little crazy. I'm still not used to it. Okay, so a squeezer. Perfect. Another thing we're going to need is... Well, that's because we need to make this, Apiaries pipe. Because this thing is what you use to automate bees. So you're going to need diamond transport pipe and 2 propolis. And you get propolis from squeezing, it's a byproduct from squeezing honey. And why did I not use the portal? That's the whole point, is to make this faster. Anyway, so let's get our indexer out and our centrifuge. We're going to need to run more power lines here. Let's throw in some of the stuff we don't need, like, well, we might need sticks, but we probably won't need iron tank stuff. At least not yet. And I can put that scoop away. I won't need that. Once you get a few bees out of the environment, you generally don't need to go get any more. There's a couple cases where that's not true, but for the most part, you're pretty much done. So let's do that. We're going to need these conduits. All right, let's get that working here. And I need to eat. That would probably help. So we're going to be setting that up over here. We're going to set up another row of machines. Let's see. I'm probably going to want to put them... Did I leave 5? Yeah, I did. 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be our kind of... I got 2 lines for apiaries here. This is going to be our genetics line, where I'm trying to go for like higher species of bees and stuff, and trying to mutate bees. And then this line is just going to be for the production of honey and possibly other items. I'm not really sure yet, because there's a few items I want to get out of bees. You can get stuff like glowstone, copper ingots. You can get all sorts of stuff, especially with extra bees. It's really amazing, and that's why I want to get a whole bunch of this bee stuff set up. So I'm going to want my conduit to run up here. Okay, that gives me where I want it to run. So let's run it along. Let's do it like we did before. Where was that entrance anyway? Nope. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So let's see. We're going to want to do it like this. Right here, right? Let's see. And then we're going to run it out that spot, I think. Nope, one more down. Let's go into hover mode. We're going to want it to come out right there. So, let's see. Okay. Oh, a little overzealous again. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so let's hook this up. Oh, we're out of juice there. It'd be awesome if they had a more advanced jetpack that stored energy too. Then you wouldn't have to switch it out so much. Alright, so here we go. I made some more energy conduits off camera. Why aren't they placing? I don't know. Energy... Oh, it's empty. I didn't fill them with redstone. Herp derp, I'll be right back. Let me do that. Just wanted to show you real quick. This place is not loaded when I'm not in it, because it doesn't have a chunk loader, so none of this was being crafted up while I was off doing other things. So I'm going to go back and make another chunk loader real fast for this place, because I obviously can't take this one. It's working on something. So chunk loader. Also, I wanted to tell you that one of the cool things about an enchantment table, that's right, about Void Ages, is it's really less of a load on servers. So if you have a server, it's really nice to get people to build in those areas. It's just a lot easier on the server because there's not a lot of entities running around that are not needed, which is why kind of the reason I'm putting this project there. So a book and some obsidian and a book, huh? Alright, let's do some of that. It's a little difficult right now because I got so much junk in my inventory, really. Let's just put all this stuff in there. piece of paper, or 3 pieces of paper. Let's see. But yeah, that project I'm working on is going to be pretty big time. It's pretty giant but awesome thing that's going to help me out immensely. So like this, oops. All right, enchantment table. So it's 2 diamonds per chunk loader, and I'm going to need more ender pearls because I don't have any. So let's do this. Get the minium stone out. Great way to get ender pearls. Kind of want to do a little bit better way to get ender pearls, but for now that'll have to do. My suit and alright, so let's get some iron out of there. Alright. Make some ender pearls. And it's shapeless, so it doesn't really matter how you put it. There we go. There we go. That's good enough. Alright. So ender pearls created. Let's put that minium stone away. I don't need it right now. And where'd it go? Weird. Oh, I thought it went to my bag. Or I thought it went in my inventory. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna need that. Well, gonna kind of need this still. Misclick there. All right, so energy or ender pearls, some gold. Let's see, gold. There we go. There we go. And I'm just gonna leave this thing on max for now, and that's fine. Just while it produces, it's gonna need to load all the chunks. In the future, it won't need to do that, and that redstone will get recreated, which is the cool thing about that new creating system. It will recreate itself. So you can see it wasn't working while I was not here. And as you can see, I set this thing up on chunk borders to make sure I didn't load too many chunks. So we're just going to put this thing here. Actually, that's not a very good spot for it, is it? Let's put it on top of this barrel, I guess. And let's load 25 chunks. Let's load 49 chunks. That's really not the greatest idea, but it'll be fine for now because there's really nothing going on in there. It's not gonna. Let's see. No, can't do that, huh? Yeah, can't do ticks per second, huh? That's interesting. I thought you could. Okay, so that's all done. I think the conduits should be done by now. Yep, made 40 more conduits, or filled them with redstone. So let's go back to the bees area and get these conduits set up here. There we go. That's functioning as I would expect. Yep, still got that out. Cool. Alright. I'm going to make an automated way to make these conduits, I think. Oh, right. Okay. They only go up so far, then they come out. Because I hate having to wait to make them. So I'm going to make an automated way to do that eventually. Oh, I thought... Oh, see? Got to keep switching this out. A little bit annoying, but that's the price you pay for technology, I guess, huh? Alright, stone, fill this in, and we should be good to go with that. Alright, hold on. And probably need some in here, huh? We can probably just use cobblestone for this area. There we go. And fill it in with some stone, and don't miss. There we go. Nice. Awesome. Cool. Now we have this area all set up and ready to go. Got all our machines, and we're just going to hook them up some power here real quick. Oh, I again forgot to turn on my timer, so this might be a little bit of a long episode, as usual. Alright, so let's get this out of there. I think I want my centrifuge first, because I don't think the indexer needs power. And then I'll have the squeezer, because the centrifuge should come before the squeezer, I think. Now, these things do require some power, so let's give them some power. Now, the extra bees, a lot of the extra bees machines require just ginormous amounts of power. Let's get this honeycomb in there so I can get my first drop of honey and make that beealizer. But I mean, serious, some of them use like 100 Minecraft joules per tick. So, oh, cool, I did get a little bit of beeswax out of that, so nice. Beeswax can be used in other things like capsules and stuff. Actually, why didn't I just do it like this? Let's see, what is it, R? No, it's like Y or U? Actually, let's just take it out. Let's see. Forgot how to get the recipes for what all that makes. So yeah, helmet cask, you can make waterproofing out of it. You can make capsules, wax capsules, they're like cans, kind of. Torches, that's kind of neat. What is a wax cast? It's probably used on different crafting recipes. Actually, let's just look. What is this used for? No, not how to make it. What's it used for? I thought it was... Well, we can figure that out later. But anyway, it's used for a few different things. Oh, I can't put it back in there. Oh well. All right, so now we've got something to we've got something we can use to process our combs and get the items. Now that I have a honey drop, I can make the beelizer, which is what I'm going to need to start doing bees. You really need a beelizer because you need to analyze your bees and figure out what kind of traits they have and how you're going to crossbreed them and stuff. So hold on, let me look up that recipe since apparently the Forestry NEI is not really working. Okay, so apparently you don't need honey to make this. I guess you just need a diamond, some redstone, and some glass panes and some tin. I kind of thought you needed... Let's get some redstone out of here. I'm already tired of getting out of the crated stuff. I only need a couple. Tin, let's keep using up this kind of nasty tin we got here. It's not nasty, just the old way we made it. So I need panes, not regular glass. I think we have some over here. Yes, we do. 2 of those. Okay, so yeah, the beelizer, you're gonna have to make it into a carpentry area here. Let's turn this machine on. You know, I think it's just this thermionic fabricator that actually sucks up the power. So I could have this carpenter set up to the regular thing, the regular production system I have, the power system. So here's how the let's see, let's keep these in here. Beelizer. Okay, and some redstone. Oops. There and there, and get you a beelizer. So apparently I made another soldering iron. Alright, so this is going to take a little bit, I think, because this thing needs to build up some juice here. It's actually pretty, it's got quite a bit in there already. Go ahead and craft it. Okay, it doesn't have enough energy yet. Let's see. Probably isn't sending a lot of energy over because it needs more steam. Is probably how it's working here. Yeah, see, there it goes. So you need one of these beelizers. You don't need one. You can do bees without it, but you can. It's going to be really hard to figure out how to get the next level of species for your bees without this beelizer. And the beelizer actually runs on honey. That's what fuels the beelizer, which is a little odd. I guess you're analyzing the honey as well as the bee or something like that. I'm not really sure why they use it, but it uses it. Uses honey as its energy source. So I'll be back when this thing powers up. Alright, I'm going to try something here. I think the thermionic fabricator is sucking in all the juice, so I'm going to flip it to say it's producing. And let's see if, yeah, there we go. Looks like I think the carpenter's going to be sucking in more juice now. The thermionic fabricator just eats the juice. It never stops eating energy. So now we're getting a little bit better energy draw from this hobbyist steam engine into the carpenter here. I am going to be hooking this carpenter up to my main system. I'm just not doing it right now. I'm going to move some machines around pretty soon and get that done. But that did help. So if you're having that issue too, and you're not using machine, just flip the switch here and turn it to producing power instead, and it will not draw in any power. So there we go, beelizer. Nice. So the beelizer, and we do have some bees out there. Let's look at the interface real fast. You put your honey drop here and your bee here, and you can start analyzing that bee. So let's go get one of our bees and analyze it. Not really going to need, and that's why we really need to get, because every time you do it, it takes 1 drop of honey. So we're going to need a lot more honeycombs. Before we do that, though, let's get one of these apiaries. And actually, again, I didn't use the portal. That was dumb. Oh, I need to go back. Let's get some of these impregnated casings and make some apiaries. Let's see. I just want to make 4 for now, so we'll just keep those in there. We're definitely going to need more seeds. I'm probably going to be doing that multi-farm in the next episode because I need seed oil. But let's look at how to make apiaries. Actually, let's get a crafting or a project table to take out to that area. So we're going to need a chest, and we're going to need a crafting table, because this way I can just have my apiary crafting recipe out there. Project table, bam, nice. Probably should take a couple of plans just because, and I'm pretty much out of space again, aren't I? Well, we shouldn't need this stuff anytime soon. Liquiducts or the redstone energy cell or conduits. Right, let's get, I don't know, 3 of those, and let's look at what we're going to need for those. I think we just need wood, right? Apiary just requires wood. Yeah, so that shouldn't be that bad. Let's just get a couple more of these stacks of redstone here, and I can't carry it, huh? All right, let's put one away, I guess. There, okay. Alright, cool. Now let's put the project table over here, because we're going to have all our, kind of our crafting stuff is really going to be over here. So we'll put the blank plans in. Actually, let's create an apiary plan. That'd probably be a good idea. But first we're going to need some planks. And let's just make a plank plan just for fun, right? So we're going to need tons of this wood. And we're going to need a plan to make planks. There we go. We're going to make a bunch of those. Let's make about 36. And now we can do our apiary plan here. Like this. And one of these guys in the middle makes that plan nice. Alright, though another great thing about these plans is you don't have to clear off your crafting area. So 4, and we're going to need more of those casings if we want to have any more of those. So I'm going to put those right here to start out with. Now, they're all not going to be running probably right away because I don't have enough bees, I don't think, to fuel them. But at least we can get them set up. Okay, there's 4 right there. Now, we're going to need a little bit of space because I think these bees are going to require, I can't remember, we're going to have to start off with marshy. Because I don't think, every bee has its a biome that it likes. And some bees like any biome. A lot of them are pretty picky. And you can change that. We'll be doing that later with extra bees. But the marshy ones, I think, like the, what kind of biome am I in right now? Lush redwoods, I think, is considered a jungle biome in a sense. So put your honey drops here, and you can put a stack or whatever. I just only happen to have one. Put the bee in, and bam, you see consume the honey. This is a marshy princess, slowest worker, shortest life, pretty bad bee to be honest. And you can see that here. The active gene is here, and the inactive or recessive gene is on this side. So shorter and slowest. What's that? Pollination, slower. And flowers, it likes mushrooms, fertility. It creates an extra drone at times. It does have a chance to create extra drones, so that's nice. Every time your queen bee dies off, you get an extra drone, or you get a drone and a princess to start the process over again. So its area is a 969, and effect is none. That means some bees have effects like poisoning. I think that's the tropical bees, and some of them have stinging and other things like that. These are kind of usually negative effects. You can see this is a marshy species. So if we look at the second tab here, you can see that the climate is normal. Temperature, the tolerance here is up 1, down 1, so that's pretty good. That's decent. Some of them are 2 up and down, and that means like cold climates, it's fine, or deserts, it doesn't care. It does want a damp humidity, and that's why sometimes it will not work in a forest or a desert, because it's not considered damp. Humidity tolerance 1 up, 1 down. It might work in a forest, but I'm not sure. They are not nocturnal. They have to be active in the daytime. They will not be active if it's raining, because that's what that signifies, and they will not be active if they have items directly over the aviary closing it off. So that's why these are really not that great of bees. Now I don't know what this one is because I can't analyze it. So I'm going to pop this princess in the top of my apiary here, and a drone or a marshy drone in the bottom. Now what they're going to do is create a queen bee. So you can see they're in the process of it. Bam. So this is also, this queen bee is also analyzed already because I did analyze my princess. I think if I had not analyzed either, it would just say unknown. So let's go get some mushrooms. Hopefully I have some. You don't need a lot of them, I don't think. So yeah, we got 5 of those guys, and I don't know, let's get a few of these guys. Now what I'm trying to do right off the bat is I want to get, I really want to get a common, a set of common bees. That's the next upgrade over these just random regular bees around the world. Now you see that she's not doing anything because it says not daytime. It's nighttime right now. And let's, you know what, I'm just going to cheat in daytime right now to show you this. Normally I don't do this, but let's do it. Let's set it to dawn here. Now she is active. You can see the bees flying out of there. But I think pretty soon she's not going to, there's not going to be any flowers, so she's going to say, hey, look, I don't have any flowers, I can't do anything. And that takes a second. While we wait for that, though, this is the life bar of the queen here, and it will drop over time as she rarely, because these first set of bees, the ones you find out in the wild, they're not very cultivated yet. They won't produce a lot of honeycombs or basically a lot of honeycombs right when they start out. So you can see I don't have any flowers. They need mushrooms, so let's put some down. Oh, and it's too much daytime. Let's put some some items directly above these mushrooms to cut down on the light a little bit. So let's do this. Let's see. Let's go 3 up so we can still walk. So the way I do these marshy ones, I was doing this in my test world, is to do something like that. Now let's chop the rest of that down with my chainsaw here. Alright, now I can put mushrooms here. I think I can anyway. Nope, still too much light. Let's close it off a little bit more. Let's see, that won't work. So this can be kind of a pain for your first set of bees, but it's fine. You know, this is kind of why you want to get away from the most generic bees, because you're going to have these kind of problems, and that's why the common and then cultivated, which is the one past common, are a little bit easier to work with because they don't have these kind of requirements. I'm also going to show you later how to get rid of those weird requirements when we start talking about extra bees and stuff. So this should reduce the light level enough for the mushrooms to survive. And I'll get rid of that extra stair in a minute here. But if you remember, if I put a block directly over that, they're going to be really upset. So that's not working either. Let's close this off entirely. Oh, you know what? My helper, Ethman Jenkins here, says you need mushrooms on grass, Punky. So I was like, alright, let's put some grass in here. Oh, that's going to be odd. I don't have 2 floors here. I think I can just put them on dirt. So let's try that. Alright, so there's some dirt. Let's see if I can put these down. Nope, still not working out. Does it have to be grass? I wonder, you know, it can probably be stone. So let's put some stone in here. I think stone works as well. Let's see. Nope, it's not. I think it's still too dark, or it's still too light. Let's reduce it a little bit more. Alright, here we go. Nope, I think it's still too light in here. So we're going to have to close this guy off. I can't wait to get common. You can see why you want to get common almost immediately. These guys are really hard to work with, and they're really just kind of making a stink of things, so I might have to put a door in here or something if it gets dark enough. Let's do that. We'll get the second one set up in a little bit. Still seems very light in here. Now, am I going to need this stuff? Probably not. Oh, there we go. So the light level is low enough, but I bet you those bees are going to say, you know what? It's not working out for us still, though, because it's too we can't see the sun. So there we go. Actually, they will go on the. Well, that's good, kind of, because I really wanted this to be wood. All right, cool. So we've got one there. Let's do another one. Let's do a couple more of these guys. We're going to be working with pretty much marshy for a little bit here. I think the commons are going to need probably flowers, but they don't have to alternate. Just looks cooler. Oh, okay, I can't. All right, so now it's going to say, hey, there's no sun, not bright enough. So let's knock out this middle one. And good. It's still dark enough for mushrooms, but light enough to get these guys working. Okay, so now she's working. She's basically dying, which is kind of sad to say, I guess. Let's take this off. I wonder if that will be too much light. It won't. Perfect. So now I can actually set up more bees in there as well. All right, cool. So we got that working. Again, because of the mushrooms, we had to add in that extra wood right there. So I'm going to have to wait. In fact, I probably should go after more honeycombs out in the wild. So let me get my scoop out here, and let me go gather up some more honeycombs so we can do some more analysis and get some more bees running. Actually, I think I can just get a couple more running right now without analyzing them. I really just want to get my production running so I can get more bees. So we'll just pull out, let's see, let's get 2 more hives going here, or apiaries going. We're going to need those, huh? Let's just put that there for now. So let's get another couple of these guys set up. And I think you're going to have to go collect as many princesses as you want apiaries running, because you only get 1 princess usually. I'm pretty sure you only get 1 princess per hive, so every time the queen dies, so you're probably going to want to go out and do that. Let's get some more darkness for some more of these mushrooms. It doesn't matter how many mushrooms you have just have to have at least 1. That's all that really matters. We're going to need more wood for that, so that's fine. Still too light. Let's go get some more birch. And we're going to take this out too. It looks pretty funky. can probably make that look a little nicer. I probably will, actually. But I'm going to have commons fairly quickly, so I'm not really that worried about it because I'm going to take that off anyway. Let's just get some more of this birch wood here. Oops, not the peelizer. This. Alright, cool. Sort this out. Nice. And probably sort that. I don't need the soldering iron right now. Alright. So let's get this all set up. Alright, almost done. And I think for now, I'm just going to knock these out. That way I can get through there. Alright, here we go. Still too light. Oh, you know what it is? I close this in and place them, and then I can pull them back up. Watch. Yeah, see, there we go. I don't think I can put one here. Nope. That's okay, we got these. Now they're going to say, oh, I can't see. But that's fine, because now that I got that in, I can just take this out. There we go. And the mushrooms are still fine. So now everybody should be good. You should have enough light now. Let's see what this guy's doing. He's fine. Let's just knock this one out then. And you've still got mushrooms. Okay, you're good. Sky obstructed. Oh, you know what it is? And I was afraid of this. I'm going to have to take this out. It has to be all the way up. Watch this. Third one, right? See? There's wood there. So I'm going to have to take all this stuff out and leave lots of light in here. Let's just take this stuff out. Let's see. And we'll take these out. Put some more glass in there. I bet you they're happy now. She's happy now. Yep, she's happy. All right, so let me go get that. I'll fix that off camera when we're done here, because we're almost out of time. So let's see how our first queen's doing here. Not that great. And these are obviously unknowns because I have not checked them out. But if you get them from the wild, they usually have the same genetics. They're not really all that different. Let me get one more marshy bee, and I will be back when I find one. I'm sure there's some around here, and let me see. I just need to go get another beehive around here. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, so I'm here, and I knew I would find one of these because this is where I found all my marshies anyway. So, Marshy Drone, Marshy Princess, did not get a comb, which is kind of stinky. So I'm just going to have to keep going. I really want to get some more honey, and those guys aren't going to produce any for a long time. Actually, let's do frames real quick. We'll do frames when I get back to the base. Hold on. Alright, we're back. I'm over here in my crafting area. I brought some string and some soul sand because I want to make some frames. So let's get some of these impregnated sticks out of here. And we're going to make some frames. That's going to help me get some more genetic mutations a lot quicker. So first we're going to need to make the regular impregnated frames, which I'm not going to make a soul frame recipe, just the impregnated frames will do for now. So let's get, we're going to need 12 of these things. They do actually run out over time as the bee as you use them up pretty much. So okay, so now we do this to make them soul frames. There we go. And let's just do 3. I want to show you what these do real quick. You put these in... Oh, did they already die? Yeah, okay. So they're producing... Oh, it's nighttime. So actually it produced a couple mossy cobbles. Cool. I was not expecting that. Now you can put the soul frames in here. These actually make the bee die a little bit faster, but you're more guaranteed to get a genetic mutation off the bee. And that's really what we want right now. Actually, I'm going to use some regular ones too, just to get one of the bees to start producing a little bit quicker so we can get more honey. We'll just do this last one right here, which let's put our Marshy Princess and Marshy Drone in and get a queen, and I'll put these just regular impregnated frames. Now you can make regular frames if you just want the bee to last longer and produce more. They're just regular sticks and string makes the regular frame, but the impregnated frames are a lot better, so that's why I wanted to use those, and they're really not that hard to make or anything. Let's get a few more of those. Well, we're gonna wait. Well, I wish they stacked. That's kind of don't like that they don't stack here. Let's make half of our bees produce faster for us, and the other half can produce us some mutations. And what we're gonna do is split this line up eventually. Once I get some common bees in here and stuff producing faster, I'll be making a second row over here for genetic mutations, and this will be my work area. So cool, more mossy cobble, more mossy combs we can run through our centrifuge. So let's get 3 more of those. And we're out of sticks. We're definitely going to need more seeds. And that's why I brought some seeds over here. I did go over there. And here's one thing I wish it would do is not pump into here. We don't need more of the seed oil in there. But it's fine. I really need to get that production going, and then this won't be a big deal. I could just take that off for now because I'm not going to need any more in that area. So let's go do this. There. Now all the seed oil will go into producing those impregnated sticks because I need those sticks a lot worse. So cool. There we go. More sticks, and I think I need 8 per frame. So I'm going to need 24 of these sticks. And our bees are not doing anything, and it's going to be cool when we can mutate these bees and tell them, hey, look, you need to be I want you to work during the night as well, and they'll work during the day and the night. So let's get the mossy combs into the centrifuge here and see if we can get some honey. And also, we're going to want some propolis, right? But we're going to need to put the honey in a squeezer, and right now we can't afford the extra honey. So once we get enough honey production going, we'll be creating that propolis. I only got 1 honey drop out of that? Wow, I thought I would get 1 honey drop per. So the honey drop must be let's see. See if it can tell you how to get other ways to get honey drops. Honey drop must be not a normal thing to get out of those, or what? Nope, okay, here it is. And there's no recipe again. Oh, shaped crafting. What you can use it for. I want to know how you can get it. You know what? Let's look up beeswax. Let's see if there's any other ways we can use beeswax to get honey or something. I wonder if you can squeeze it. Let's see. That'd be nice. Let's put it in the squeezer and just see what happens. 1 beeswax in the squeezer. It's going to make a liquid. We don't want it to do that. Alright, so... Nope, it's not daytime, huh? Let's go look over here. We got stuff to do over here anyway. Again, this is going to be a slightly long episode as well, but that's the way it's going to be. So I'll be back when I have all my frames set up and it's daytime. Hold on. Alright, so it's daytime again. So you can see this queen's dying off a little bit faster, and the soul frames are starting to take some damage. Let's look at these guys. Impregnated frame. Remember, that's going to make this... She's going to live longer and produce more. So it's a little bit of kind of a dichotomy there. But let's wait to see what happens when she dies off. I almost forgot to replace the indexer. And I don't think this... Yeah, see, this doesn't require any power. Let's get some bees in there. I'm going to have to dump off all my junk over here. Let's see. I should have... Where's that? Oh, it's inside. That's funny. Actually, I have another step to remove, don't I? There we go. Alright, so let's go dump off this junk I have. And we're going to have to move this, but it's fine. We'll move it later. There we go. And that, and that, and that. That should do it. Let's go get some bees. Alright, let's get... I don't know. Let's just move these guys, I guess. Doesn't really matter which ones we move. So the indexer, there's a couple cool things it does. You can sort bees, and you can sort by, let's see. So I can sort by species, by type. See, the princesses first, drones second, I think that's how that works. No sorting. So it's kind of neat, and it's going to store a lot of bees, and you shouldn't need these chests and everything. As you can see, I have you get a lot of rocky drones when you do quarrying, so you're going to definitely have a lot of those. So let's get all these dumped in, and then I don't have to worry about this chest anymore. So hold on a second here. Probably should just pump them all in there. Got some wintry ones. They make ice, I think. There's a lot of different cool things you can do to the water. I think the water ones just make water. They can make water, ice, a couple other things. And each bee line has 3 different species. The commonest one, the middle tier, and then the highest tier. So like right now I have the straight up regular bees, and you can see these died. I got 2 drones out of this and a princess, but I'm really looking to get a common. I just noticed that I didn't talk to you about these last 3. This also tells you what the bee produces. So specialties, obviously this marshy drone has none. Produces marshy combs here. And possible mutations. As you unlock mutations, they'll show up here. And then just a little bit of extra stuff about the actual bee. So that bee didn't get anything good. I did get quite a lot out of these using these frames. This one had 2, I think, and this one had 4 mossy combs. So getting a lot better bee production out with using those frames, but you definitely don't need them right off the bat. So let's get some more honey here, and let's look at this guy. Oh, did not get a mutation on that one. If you get a mutation, it'll show up right under Marshy Drone. It'll have some blue text showing you the mutation, but these got no mutation. Let me check these other ones. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that. So I'll see you guys next time. I'll be working on bees quite a bit, checking them out, probably automating them soon, and I'll see you guys later. Actually, I was wrong about how you get the mutations. You need to put two different kinds of bees together. So like marshy and meadows. Let's see what we can get over here with marshy and meadows. So marshy princess with a meadows drone, and then I'm going to analyze this queen and see if I've got any mutations here. Alright, so let's see if I got some mutations. Let's see. So you could also, this thing will store any extra honey you put in there. Nope, regular marshy queen did not get any mutations. So I'm gonna have to try again next time. So if you keep putting the same exact two bees in there, like two marshies, you're gonna get you're never gonna get a change in bee, and that's on purpose so that. And see, you can see the impregnated frame got me 2 more mossy combs. I've already cleaned this out once. I got another 2. Those are really nice. Look, 3 out of that one. Really having a great time with these. Only 1 out of this regular one. So if you don't want a mutation, just pop the same exact bees in there and you'll keep the same bees. And you kind of want that anyway, because if you want production, you're going to want the same bees in there, and you don't want them to mutate once you get the bees that you actually want. So let's just get these going again so I can get more of these mossy combs. And those frames are actually lasting quite a while here. I need to go get a couple more princesses. I can probably use a meadows and a marshy. I want to see what that does. Again, this is kind of a long episode. Sorry, it's because I've never done bees, and it's taking a while to get all, get it down and stuff. So it's a meadows, which I don't think. See, it says I don't like this environment. I think it's too damp or in this environment. But let's do, well, I don't want to analyze that, so I'll just put her in here. Anyway. Let me know what you think again. Sorry for the extra PS there. I'll be doing more bees a lot later when I build up some more honeycombs and stuff. And for now, it'll be all manual, but I will be automating this eventually. So stay tuned. Bye.